Hey, y'all. Happy Thursday evening. Y'all, Jaguar Wright went on Piers Morgan, y'all, and she just, blew up the spot on exactly how Jay-Z is. Jaguar Wright said that Jay-Z is worse than Diddy, you guys. Jay-Z is worse than Diddy. Y'all, welcome in. Y'all come in. Y'all smash the like button, y'all. We are about to get started, y'all. They Jaguar Wright went on Pierce Morgan last night. She talks about how Jay Z is awful. Of course, how Diddy is awful. She did say she was a Rex worker. She knew a lot of things that were going on, you guys, in that circle around. Y'all, it is going down, y'all. We are gonna go ahead and we're gonna listen to the video. Y'all, it is awful. It is awful. See, Jay-Z and Beyonce, y'all, they have went like silent. They have went like ghost on everybody. Where is Jay-Z and Beyonce? Has anybody heard from them? Y'all welcome in. Y'all come in the building and y'all smash the like button. Y'all welcome in. Welcome in. Happy, happy, happy. Thursday night. You guys, it is going down, y'all. Jaguar Wright, she went on Pierce Morgan, and y'all, she told us some good stuff. People are thinking that Jay-Z is, nowhere near, I guess, Diddy's level, but y'all, let me tell y'all, Jaguar Wright went on Pierce Morgan and she let everybody know how he is. Jay-Z is more sneakier, more calculated than Diddy. Y'all, welcome in. Y'all, welcome in. Y'all, smash the like button as you guys come in. Y'all, the interview happened last night, but y'all, we are gonna listen to the interview and what Jaguar Wright says. So y'all, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna turn the camera to my laptop. We're gonna go ahead and get into it and see exactly what happened. Y'all, welcome in. Y'all, we got everybody is in the building. Y'all, smash the like button. Y'all, welcome in. Welcome in. This is some good tea. Jaguar Wright on the Pierce Morgan show, y'all. This went like global all over the world. This interview, y'all. Jaguar Wright, she's been telling us the tea. She's been telling us everything. Just like Cat Williams said in 2024, y'all. It's going to be the year of the reckoning. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, KMR. Hey, Jamil, Pure Survival. Welcome in, Jamil. Welcome in, KMR. Welcome in. Ladia, welcome in. Y'all all welcome in. Lisa, welcome in. Hey, my peoples is coming in the house, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope y'all are having a fantastic evening, you guys. If y'all don't know, Jaguar, she went on the Pierce Morgan show, and you guys, she gave us the tea. Ever since Diddy has got locked up, y'all, is his BFF Jay Z? Y'all, Jay-Z and Beyonce, y'all, they are somewhere hiding under a rock, y'all. They are nowhere to be found, y'all. Y'all, we got to get into it. Y'all, we got to get into it. Was Jaguar right? Is she like the Harriet Tubman of Hollywood, you guys? She is really literally trying to save people because y'all, as y'all know, Jaguar Wright has been telling us for years about how nasty and how dirty and disgusting that these men are in Hollywood. A lot, Jay-Z, mostly Jay-Z and Diddy. Diddy has already been arrested, apprehended. He is over there crying, slinging snot in that jail cell at the MDC in Brooklyn. He is having a fit, y'all. Did he pay that $1 million, the $10 million fee that he had to pay to that inmate, y'all? Diddy. Jay-Z is worse, y'all. Jag said Jay-Z is worse than Diddy, y'all. But we gonna get into it, y'all. We is gonna get into it, y'all. We gonna listen to the interview that Jaguar Wright had with Pierce Morgan, and she's gonna let you know. Also, Vlad went on here, and also there's an attorney that came on here too, y'all. We gonna get into it, y'all. Welcome in, y'all. We is gonna get right onto it, y'all. We gonna get right onto it. So I'm gonna turn my laptop and we gonna get into it, y'all. This is some good information, y'all. Shockwaves through the entertainment industry beyond the blast radius from the uncovering of his alleged offences could get swallowed many more powerful and famous figures. Let me turn. Actually, hold on. Let me turn it this way.
which engages in sex trafficking, racketeering, kidnapping, bribery, and forced labour. His lawyers say he'll fight the charges, but after the testimony you're about to hear, he'll be staggered he avoided the attention of law enforcement for so long. I'll speak to a lawyer, a whistleblower, and an insider for an uncensored insight into the showbiz scandal of a generation. And Jaguar, I'm going to start with you. You've been called a whistleblower. You knew Sean Diddy Combs for a long time. You attended a number of his infamous parties. And in 2022, you made headlines after comments where you called him a sex trafficker. And in response, you were called crazy and jealous. Do you feel vindicated by the events of the last few weeks?
No, not at all. Because he's just the beginning. Until him and his cohorts are all held to account publicly and legally, the victims, they're not safe.
How bad was
That's what I care about. I care about the victims.
No, I understand. How bad was it, do you think, what was going on?
I'm going to tell you right now that me, as a woman who has been in the industry for over 30 years, I've been performing live since I was 13. My first handler was McKinley Horton. I come to find out 25 years later that a scar that was on his face with a very elaborate story he gave me was put there by a woman who he assaulted. To live through these things and hear your elders in the business, people like Patti LaBelle say, just avoid him, honey. And being taught to be just avoid him, honey. It's not good enough. Not when you live through these things, you're still suffering the PTSD created by all of this, and you're talking to a victim that's 20 years younger than you, and she's telling you the exact same thing that happened to you. So you want to know why there's no vindication for me? Because for 4 years, I've been screaming, not just Diddy, but Diddy and Jay-Z are monsters. And the victim-making machine kept going on.
Jay-Z has been notable by his silence since these charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away without a response. That changes now, Sean. You must respond. You have no choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately. Sean Carter. This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching through our culture and our society for decades. It must stop.
There's been obviously a lot of
cruelty-free artistry.
Right, there's been a lot of rumor mill about what has happened in the rap world. A lot of allegations that the misogyny in the lyrics clearly was based on a general misogyny towards women away from the music, and that clearly seems to have been borne out by these charges against Diddy, which if he's found guilty of all this, he's never coming out of prison. How dangerous do you think?
Thank God.
How dangerous do you think he is as a person?
I think he's one of the most dangerous people I've ever met. A lot of people have been questioning, well, she doesn't really know him. She has no knowledge.
You guys, did you guys hear what Jag just said? That he is like a very dangerous person. And that's why the judge did not allow him to make his give him bail bond, because they know he's dangerous. But y'all, let's continue.
Of him. She doesn't have a picture with him. I'm smarter than Claudia Jordan. I would never take a picture with the devil. Everyone knew he was the devil. He's been the devil for 30 years. He's been covered and protected by not only Clive Davis, but Lucien Grange.
Wow. Uh-oh, let's skip the commercial. Hold on, y'all.
An accountant deposited money at Frost Bank by mistake.
Uh-oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on, real quick, y'all.
He was selected to be the demon that he is, to keep the culture in line so the industry could continue to rape it for all of its precious jewels. We have too many lost. The list of lost is ridiculous, and everyone knows Diddy was selected for this job. He's the Judas.
Do you think that if he's cornered in the way that he's been now, that he may start revealing things about other people?
He has no choice. His ego and his drug addiction won't allow him to do anything different. Anybody who thinks he's not going to talk is crazy. The simple fact that he's not saying more now only means that the people who have been protecting him all along, who put him in position to be such a horror to the Black community, still find value in him. He's got everybody on tape.
Wow.
They all know it.
For those who were never at these freak-off parties, what were they like?
See, this is the thing. Everything that I'm about to say to you is not my firsthand knowledge. It is my firsthand witness account experience. I was a sex worker. I was a dominatrix before I got my record deal. That's how I know how the dark world and the sex world and the entertainment world run hand in hand. That's why the movie Blink Twice is so important. Salute to Zoe Kravitz. The sex workers that I have worked with throughout the years and continue to work with even to this day have worn hidden cameras.
Wow.
I have my own tapes. I've seen what they do. The ritualistic behaviors, the drugging, putting girls in the suitcases, dumping them in alleyways. It's horrifying. And it's all done under the protection of this is going to be paid off. There's another NDA. This is going to be, it's terrible.
It seems to have been something that a lot of people knew about, but people were simply too scared to talk about.
Everyone knows. And every person that's sitting there trying to act surprised knows very well. The whole point of this, like Cat Williams said when he sat with Shay Shay earlier this year, the whole point of this is for them in a coordinated effort to pretend like none of it is real for the public's perception. But everyone knows what's going on, and it's been going on for years. It's been going on before Diddy. See, people keep looking at him like he's the Sputnik that came out of nowhere. This is someone who was designed to be what he is.
Wow.
We got to stop making Diddies. And if we're going to do that, then we got to go back. We got to go back to even further the mentors of these people. Because Diddy was taught how to do what he does systematically. And Clyde Davis has been his greatest teacher.
Look, Clive Davis is not here to respond to that, nor is Jay-Z. But a lot of people, famous people in the music industry, have been notable, like I say, by their silence so far. It's also been notable that since the Me Too campaign began in 2017,
I'm gonna pause it real quick.
The music industry has largely.
You guys, Clive Davis has been like named numerous times along with Lucia and Grain. Y'all, do y'all think that, I mean, they are somewhat like responsible for the way that Diddy has been acting? Because I mean, they have been like pumping him up throughout the years. I mean, he did not do this by himself, you guys. He did not do this by himself. Y'all smash the like button. Y'all, Jaguar Wright is pretty much the Harriet Tubman. She's trying to save a lot of those people that are in Hollywood. A lot of even the Rex workers, because Jaguar Wright said she was a Rex worker, you guys. Now, she is the Harriet Tubman. She's trying to save these people. She has been speaking for years, you guys. As you guys know, this is not like something that just happened. Jay-Z and Diddy have been doing this for over 30 years, you guys. Y'all, Jay-Z and Diddy have been doing this for 30 years, but they got already, of course, Diddy. He's already been apprehended, arrested, in jail, waiting, his trial or whatever. But y'all, Jaguar Wright is telling us that I mean, Jay-Z's a monster. He is worse than Diddy. I mean, he's worse than Diddy. He's very calculated. Everybody knows that. Look, we don't know where Beyonce and Jay-Z is at, y'all. Where are they at? They are nowhere to be found, y'all. But y'all, let's continue, y'all. Let's continue.
Avoided the same scrutiny that other industries have had. Why do you think that is?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Since Me Too began in 2017, the music industry has largely avoided the same kind of scrutiny that other industries have had. Why do you think that is?
Well, because the Me Too movement was a ruse. It was a setup. It was a scam. I'm saying that now, publicly. Dream hand.
This week only, all Domino's mini price pizzas are 50% off when you order online.
While that commercial is going, y'all, this has been a long time coming, y'all. This isn't something that just happened like all of a sudden, yesterday. Y'all, this has been something that's been happening for so long, and they've been getting away with it for all these years, you guys. I mean, there are so many people. Do you guys know that they had a press conference on Tuesday, y'all? They had a press conference in Houston. There's a lawyer that is going to take on these cases. Do y'all know that the lawyer said that this hotline that they created has been up for only 10 days? Do you guys know that there has been already 3,000 calls, and the law firm is already about to execute over 100 and something cases, y'all, with this with Diddy? And I know Jay-Z is associated. Jay-Z and Diddy are monsters, but y'all, it just goes to show that all these 30 years they have been getting away with a lot over the last 30 years, y'all. But Jay-Z, it's his time. Look, time's up, Jay-Z. They're gonna come after you too because you've been affiliated. Y'all, when the feds they went and busted Diddy's homes, all those tapes, you guys, I'm sure Jay-Z is on those tapes too. But like Jaguar pretty much has been saying, Jay-Z is very sneaky, he's very calculated. He is a person who will start some fires and then try to run and act like he ain't starting no fires. Have you guys ever heard that saying? Somebody who throws a rock and hides their hand? That is Jay-Z. He's been throwing rocks and he's been hiding his hand as if he lived in a glass house, y'all. Where in the world is Jay-Z? He is nowhere to be found, but y'all, let's continue.
And that was all funded by Sean Carter to make sure that Robert Kelly went to jail. Get his lick back. Why is nobody understanding that Dream Hampton was being financed and ran by Sean Carter? They were able to go and get all of these witnesses because he was there with Robert Kelly. How does Jay-Z sit down with Gayle King and she not ask him one question about the intersection between him and Aaliyah and Robert Kelly? This is insane that people keep refusing to see what's right there. If the Me Too movement were real, why aren't they speaking now? They've also been very quiet in this time of the Diddler's downfall.
Jaguar,
Guess they're on vacation.
if this goes to court, Jaguar, do you think that the world is going to be shocked by what comes out?
Oh, absolutely. I just don't know why they are. It's been happening in front of everyone's faces for decades. For decades.
How many victims?
What's the difference between me and Judy Garland? Social media.
How many victims?
There was none for her.
How many victims potentially do you think there could be?
Thousands. Thousands. I've talked to hundreds that I deal with still myself. I have 3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well. They're a nasty little couple. They do nasty things.
What do you think happened with Kim Porter?
Keeping people against their will. Putting people on planes while they're unconscious, just like Aaliyah got on that plane.
Wow.
Unconscious. There's a lot of things that people don't want to talk about. Piers.
Listen, like I said, Jay-Z and Beyonce are not here, unfortunately, to respond to that.
I know. I'm just being honest with you.
You're perfectly entitled to your views, obviously. Kim Porter, a new book claims that Diddy may have been involved in her early death. What do you think of
that? Y'all, I'm going to pause it, y'all. If y'all do not know, I did a video yesterday. Amazon is breaking news. Amazon took off the shelf the book with Kim Porter. So Amazon was saying that it is fake, y'all. Why is Diddy and his the author of this book threatening to sue, Amazon for this book? But y'all, Jaguar Wright, a lot of people, even Gene Deal, is saying that this book was fake. And that's why Jeff Bezos at Amazon, he took the book off the shelf. They are no longer selling this book. Allegedly, y'all already know that Diddy is alleged to have had some kind of dealings with Kim Porter's unaliving. You guys, y'all smash the like button, y'all. Smash the like button, y'all. We got over 2,000 people in the building, y'all. Smash the like button. Y'all know that this situation with Kim Porter, we don't know if Diddy knows this author, if he set this book up so he can fund all these sex trafficking and all this other stuff. Y'all, we don't know if they have some type of connection. I think they possibly do, because where did he, this author fall out the sky and all of a sudden have the thumb drive of Kim Porter's and go write a whole book that he probably never even talked to this woman? But you're writing a book, and I'll Be Sure and Quincy, they were upset, and her kids were very upset. You guys, her kids was so upset, so they pulled the book off the shelf. Amazon is no longer selling it. So if you guys know where I can get the book from, y'all let me know, because I literally went to try to buy the book yesterday, and it says that it is no longer sold. Some page comes up not available. But y'all, let's continue. Let's continue, y'all.
I think people should really look into that more. I am friends with Al B. Shore. I love him. I love his children. I knew Kim. We used to all hang out together at the Kit Kat Club back in the mid-90s when Diddy was first starting his reign. I watched that whole thing happen. And everything that Albert has been through, every attempt on his life that has been ignored by the authorities, it all leads back to Diddy. And everyone knows it. The wiretapping of the phones, putting air tag on children during visits. These are normal practices that these people do.
Wow.
Jaguar, I've got to leave it there. I really appreciate you joining me. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me. And thank you for caring.
I do care. Thank you very much.
So y'all, if you guys don't know, of course, Jaguar Wright is, speaking because she knows, like she said, she knows Kim Porter. She spoke with her. She hung out with her. She knew how she was on a personable level and not just a professional, I'm going to write a book on you, give me this thumb drive level. Y'all, the book is fake from what everybody is saying. That's why Jeff Bezos took it off the shelf. He said, "We're not selling this at Amazon. No, get somebody else to do it. Maybe Barnes and Nobles will pick you up, sir, but we're not doing it, y'all." He made them pack them books up yesterday. He probably told them people, his workers at Amazon, y'all take them books off the shelf, and they better be off the shelf at 11:59. Put them on the corner. I don't even want them trucks coming in my parking lot. We're gonna put them books on the corner, get rid of them, because people are complaining about this book, y'all. They are something serious about this book. I would be upset if it was my mother. I'm sure everybody else probably would be upset if it was their mother as well, respectfully so. Y'all already know that allegedly, look, Diddy had something to do with her unaliving, but also, do you guys know they say that, with I'll be sure that Diddy had something to do. Remember when he went to the hospital when he was very sick and he was like on his unaliving bed? Y'all, they said that Diddy had something to do with that too. Y'all, this is crazy. But after Jaguar's Wright's interview, there is DJ Vlad, I think his name is. DJ Vlad is gonna interview. I didn't care for what DJ Vlad had to say. Even the attorney after DJ Vlad was speaking, she gets her kind of input on DJ Vlad. But y'all, we're gonna get into it, y'all. We're gonna continue it on, y'all. This is crazy. This is crazy. But y'all, let's continue. Let's continue.
That it actually happened, because you've seen this happen over and over again. R. Kelly, uh, Harvey Weinstein, all the attention that he got, and then now Diddy. So yeah, I mean, this is ultimately the world that we live in. But he'll have his day in court, and his lawyer said that he's not going to take a plea deal, because I think a plea deal at this point is probably going to be very heavy, probably 20 years plus. So it makes sense for him to go to court. But we'll ultimately see what happens. Because we haven't really seen, apart from some of the funny stuff of, oh, there's a million bottles of lube.
Can y'all hear me? Is my volume on? Can y'all hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Okay, okay. I'm just making sure. I was going like, okay, let's continue, guys.
They found there, I'm sorry, 1,000 bottles of lube and so forth. We have yet to really see what the evidence is. And I think once we see the actual evidence, then people will actually formulate an opinion on what's happening right now.
Do you think there's a lot of people in the rap world in particular who are pretty fearful right now of where this may all lead? Is it a bit like the Epstein scandal, do you think?
I don't really think so, because, I mean, ultimately, everyone wanted to go to Diddy's white parties when they were happening. If I got an invite, I would go. But there's a party within a party. There's the actual party where the big celebrities go to, the Howard Sterns and the Leonardo DiCaprios and so forth. You never hear of any of them really being involved in this stuff. They go home, at 2, 3 o'clock a.m. And then there's the private parties that seem to involve the sex workers and probably certain types of people that are kind of in an inner circle. No. And we'll see if those names ultimately come out or not. I think that when it comes to a situation like the feds, cooperating is a very big thing. And I think if Diddy cooperates and gives up some big names of actual crimes that they committed, that'd be a way of actually, lessening the amount of time that he does, or possibly even walking away.
I mean, what had you heard about Diddy over the years? Obviously, people knew he had parties, they knew he was a big rap star or something, but the nature of this kind of thing. I mean, I'm asking because when I watched, for example, I met Diddy a couple of times. He was always perfectly charming to me. But I've met a lot of people who are charming and turned out to be monsters. The video that came out of showing him beating up his then girlfriend in a hotel corridor was so shocking that when I watched it, I remember thinking, well, this guy is capable of anything. I mean, a man that would do that, who's that famous, who would do that to a woman in a hotel corridor, public hotel corridor, if he's prepared to be that violent in public, knowing there might be cameras around, he's prepared to do pretty much anything, was my conclusion. I mean, what did you hear about him over the years?
Yeah, I mean, that tape was horrific. And after our interview that we did with Roger Bonds, who I helped to bring onto the show, I did my own interview with Roger Bonds. It was a very in-depth, 2-hour interview, where he goes into actually witnessing a lot of women that were physically abused by Diddy. I mean, not only Cassie, of course, which he saw multiple times, but Kim Porter. He was on a trip where Kim Porter got her nose broken allegedly by Diddy and flew in a plastic surgeon to fix it. There was a personal chef that Diddy beat up. I actually heard voicemails of her describing it. This wasn't even something that she wanted to come publicly with. There was other women as well that I got details on. So I think that Diddy has a long history of violence towards women, but also men, because there's also the Steve Stout incident. If you remember that whole situation, he was in a music video with Nas, Hate Me Now, and there was a scene where Diddy was on the cross like Jesus, and I guess he went to Steve Stout afterwards and said that he wants to take that part out. That part wasn't taken out, so Diddy and his entourage show up at Steve Stout's office and they beat him with a champagne bottle, which they ultimately settled out of court for. So I think there's a lot of violence that has happened around him, and I think at this point it's just catching up to him.
There's lots of rumor mills about him being secretly gay or bisexual or whatever. I mean, I don't care, but do you think there's much credence to those?
I mean, it's hard to say. I have heard, because remember, for example, the Wendy Williams situation. She was on the radio in New York, and she said that she had photos of Diddy in.
You guys, hold on, let's skip this video.
I've always struggled with losing weight, but I felt comfortable.
Let's wait on this video. But you guys, this is crazy. This is horrible, but okay, hold on.
Type environment of some sort. And I had someone actually explain to me what that photo was after the fact. And Diddy came in and threatened to sue the radio station unless she was fired. And she was fired, and she had to go to Philly for, I think, 5 years or something like that. So there was that. I'm not sure how true it is, because it was just a photo, and a photo could mean a lot of different things. I mean, the fact that he's a cuckold, that he likes to masturbate while watching women that he's with have sex with other men. I don't know. Is that gay? Is that bisexual? Is that just being a cuckold? It's hard to say. It's not something that I'm actually into. But I'm sure it blurs the lines between homosexuality and bisexuality somewhat. But I don't think he's exclusively gay because he has a lot of children. It's hard to really say, and it ultimately doesn't really matter. And, I've talked about this in my interviews. I think if he came forward and said, hey, I'm a bisexual man, I think a lot of the jokes, like the no Diddy jokes and so forth, will kind of ease down, and people might actually be a little understanding of his situation a little bit more, as opposed to him denying it. But ultimately, who knows? I have no idea.
I mean, we've talked, people have talked a lot in the last few years that it's unusual that so few people in the music business have been held to account under the Me Too campaign umbrella in the way that other industries were held to account. Could this be, following R. Kelly and others, could this be a tipping point where there might be a lot of other rap stars in particular, perhaps with very checkered backgrounds, lots of rumors about them, could all start falling like dominoes?
It's hard to say. Like I said in the beginning, it's very reactionary. I think if there is a lot of media attention over somebody, there's a documentary about them, there's movies about them and so forth, I think that ends up getting on law enforcement's radar, and then you will see things kind of escalate very quickly. It's hard to say. R. Kelly was extremely high profile, and there will be others, but I don't think that the music industry is really having less situations than other industries. I mean, every industry has certain situations that are high profile. There's a bunch of other stuff that kind of falls below the radar.
Finally, Diddy, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think Diddy will ever come out of prison?
That's a tough one, because I was really shocked that he didn't get a bond. I thought for sure that he'd be sitting in his mansion right now awaiting trial, but he's sitting in a jail cell right now, and it could be years before this actually makes it to trial. So it proves that things are very, very serious on his end. And if you look at the R. Kelly situation, he got, I believe, 30 years. This may fall along the same lines. Except the only difference is when I looked into the R. Kelly case, a lot of the convictions were based on underage girls. You've heard a few spatterings of underage accusations, but in general, it seemed like most of the women were of legal age in the Diddy case. So I'm thinking it won't be as severe as it is with as it is with R. Kelly. But for someone like Diddy, who's in his mid-50s, he doesn't want to spend 5, 10, 20 years in prison. He wants to get out. He wants to keep it moving. So I think he will get out of prison at one point. It's just hard to say, right now what it's going to be.
Yeah, it is. It's a fascinating story. DJ, thank you very much indeed for joining me. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, let me pause it, y'all.
Ariel Mitchell.
Okay, let me pause it. But you guys, now the next one, her name is, I think, Ariel Mitchell. She is an attorney. Y'all, that's going to be the last interview for Piers Morgan. But y'all, DJ Vlad, I hear a lot of things about him, but I really don't know who he is, how he operates. I just know that Boosie, I think, is always going on his platform. But a lot of people, like the next, the lawyer that is going to be talking next, I don't think she too much, doesn't give him too much credit. But y'all, we're going to watch it. But there is so much dealing with Diddy, you guys. This has been like a really, really, really big situation. Y'all smash the like button. Y'all subscribe to my channel. Because y'all, we is on Diddy Watch, y'all. We is on Diddy Watch and Jay-Z Watch. Because we don't know where Jay-Z is. But y'all, guess who look, Damon knows. Damon from the HSI. Oh, he knows where Jay-Z is at, baby. He knows exactly where Jay-Z is at. And just like the feds, they came like a thief in the night to get Diddy Boo out that hotel. Y'all, they came and they scooped him up like ice cream. But y'all, if you guys don't know, it was said that Diddy, he wasn't due to turn himself in until that Tuesday. But y'all, the feds got some intel saying that Diddy was trying to park his plane at JFK and he was trying to run, y'all. He was trying to flee. I That's just from what a news reporter that I had ran into, like in the middle of the night that he was apprehended by the feds. Y'all, that's why the feds, they went in, they got him, they picked him up, and y'all, they went they were like a thief in the night. They came around the corner, they were like, Sean Combs, can you come with me? Y'all, they scooped him up, y'all. They look, Diddy thought he was slicker than Vaseline. Diddy, the one thing that Diddy he does not realize, you guys, Diddy thinks that the feds is playing with him, because y'all know Diddy has been like sliding through Hollywood, and get, don't have to worry about nothing, paying folks off. Y'all, do y'all know that the feds, they don't take payoffs, they don't take the Diddy hush money credit card. They said, no, no, Diddy, we don't do that over here in the federal system. You could do that in the state system, with the police departments and all that, but in the CPS office, from what I heard, you guys, if y'all check my video out, I did a video with one of the minor children. Y'all go check that out. I did that on Tuesday morning. One of the minor victims, she was, all plastered up. I did a video on her and her speaking out. But y'all, Diddy thinks that they were playing with him, just like Jay-Z. Y'all, where's Jay-Z at? Can y'all tell me where Jay-Z at? Please tell me where Jay-Z is at, because he is MIA. Him and Beyonce, y'all, they got the zoo. Y'all, the cat has got their tongue. They are quiet. Y'all, they say Jay-Z is trying to flee too. Do I know for sure? I'm not sure, but this is what is being said, that he is like running scared. But y'all, he is gonna have to talk. Look, the cat is gonna let his tongue go very soon, y'all. He is gonna have to talk. The feds are gonna have to meet him, and even if the feds have to scoop him up like a thief in the night, like they did Diddy, oh yeah, he's gonna open that mouth and talk. He's gonna say something, because Jay-Z is very calculated. He is very, very sneaky. He does his stuff on the slide, because y'all, from what I'm hearing, Jay-Z got some bodies up under him too. That's just what I'm hearing, y'all. He then took some folks out too, along with Diddy Bot boy. Y'all, they were working together all these years. Y'all can't tell me, y'all cannot tell me that Jay-Z was not a part of the Diddy situation. Now, every time you see Jay-Z in a video, he act like, like he's scared or nervous, like he know he did something. You got them friends or people, when they did something to you, or they said something to you, or something just ain't right, and they give you that, like, kind of like a dazed look, like something going on. Y'all, that's what Jay-Z looks like to me in most of those videos with him and Diddy, and while they're at them parties and stuff. Y'all, I'm gonna find a video with Jay-Z, y'all. They had this big old party, and I'm wondering if it was with those Rex trafficking with those minors, y'all. It was in a big ballroom, as described as Allie Carter, which is one of the minors that is on the lawsuit. I'm sorry, she had did a some legal paperwork, what's it called, a truth of statement affidavit. She did that, and she filed it with the police department. She has her receipts. But y'all, that ballroom looked like, it was described as what Ali was saying, because she said they took us to a big ballroom. The room looked like a ballroom where they were taking these minors and Rex trafficking them. They were putting them on the table like they were candy favors. Y'all go check out that video. It is awful and horrific, y'all. I cannot believe what these people, y'all, and I'm going to say it, Denzel Washington, y'all, believe it or not, Allie Carter, she put that in her truth of statement, and that is submitted to the police department. She has all of her receipts. Why is it that people are saying, oh no, not Denzel, oh no, not Diddy, oh no, not Jay-Z? Why are y'all saying that when people are suffering from the things that they have done? Are you guys okay? Is people running fevers? Are people like out of their mind? These grown men in Hollywood, these perverts, are like graping our babies that are given to CPS, and CPS is funding them to the Diddy parties. Y'all better open your eyes. Y'all go check out my video. Y'all need to open y'all's eyes and ears and see what is really going on, because it's all out there, y'all. Look, everybody can go hit Google and search this for yourself. I'm just bringing you guys what I have found, and everything, and the legal documents, everything, because the legal documents that she just posted a few days ago, they're on Google. Y'all can go find them for yourself. But everybody is like, not everybody, a lot of people these days, instead of like trying to like help the victims, these are young kids that are like trying to cry out. Like Ali was saying, some of the kids, I guess, that was Rex trafficked with her at these times, or they were going to these Diddy parties with Denzel, Steve Harvey, and all them, making them animals. And the kids have Rex with the animals, and then they're looking. Y'all, it is awful. Let me tell y'all, go check out that video. Y'all go check the video out. It is so heart-wrenching. And if you guys have any children, y'all would be like, oh my goodness, I cannot believe the stuff that is in that truth statement affidavit, y'all. It is so sad. And Allie is just like Jaguar Wright, trying to sit here and tell her truth. And now she has to run. Why is a victim have to run for cover when she's the one who's been victimized, or he's the one that's been victimized? Y'all, that is not right. But that's exactly what the lady said in Houston at that press conference, that the culture is when people get, raped or get hurt, or whatever the case may be, people are always looking bad, and looking at them upside down, sideways, and however which way, because they're trying to be like, it's like they're victim shaming them, just like Cassie. Now, with Cassie, you guys, I believe Cassie went there maybe willingly, okay, but y'all, did she sign up for that program to be Rex trafficked, or DV'd an essay? No, absolutely not. Nobody's signing up for that program. Nobody is getting on the bus, even if they are Rex trafficking people, females and males. They're not getting on that bus and saying, "Oh, we're going to go get SA and DV'd and all this bad stuff." That's what we want. No, absolutely not. When they went and crossed that threshold and was in the freak off room and seen all those dildos, all that baby oil, all that craziness in that room, I'm telling y'all, their eyes was probably like, "Oh my God, what in the world did I get myself into?" I'm telling you, then Diddy was holding these people against their will. He was turning on the AC. Y'all check my video out of Conan O'Brien and Diddy interview. Diddy said he needs locks on the doors. He needs alcohols, not alcohol, different type of alcohols. He needs water, and he needs the heat. So what he would do, from what I understand, these Rex workers would come. When they came there, he would lock them in the room. Then he's recorded them. Y'all, this is a mess, y'all. This is sickening. Never, ever, ever in my mind did I ever think that something like this is happening here on our own soil. And the babies that are at CPS, they are being funded all the way to Diddy's parties. They are ending up 3 o'clock in the morning at Diddy's house. Busloads of children, of minors. Y'all go check that video out that I did. They said the neighbor, there was a neighbor when Diddy's mansions were getting, when they busted the mansions, right? There was a neighbor that was rolling down the road. He stopped and was letting somebody, I don't know who filmed him, but that neighbor said that he has basketballs. He plays basketball in his backyard, you guys. He said the basketballs sometimes go into Diddy's yard, and he said, "I'm not going over there to get them basketballs." He said, "No, I don't even go over there and knock on his door. I don't even bother." He said Diddy is doing too much. He brings bus loads. He said bus loads of minors to his house at 3 o'clock in the morning. Now, y'all, if that is not sick, that is just sickening. Cause I'm like, I was thinking, I was like, well, where are these busloads of babies coming from? Cause I'm 18 years old and below, y'all. That's a baby to me. I'm sorry. They're young. Their mind is not fully developed. They're still learning. Little kids going to Diddy's house all of a sudden at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, where's these kids? I mean, busloads. Where are these kids' parents at? I thought they were having a teen party at the YMCA or something. They said, sign your kids up. Yeah, we're gonna be, we're gonna be overnight, lock in, shut in, type of deal. No, CPS. If y'all go and check my video out, Ali said that CPS in some city in California was giving these children to Diddy and these Hollywood perverts so that these children can get raped by these people. Ali named Steve Harvey, even Tyra Banks, y'all. Can y'all believe that? I'm shocked. Tyra Banks, yes. Denzel Washington, yes. Steve Harvey, she said raped her. She said it. Check out my video on Monday, y'all. She said that Steve Harvey raped her, y'all. I'm just telling y'all what she said now. She said he raped her, that there was a no back entrance, meaning they no like anal rex can be done. It's a violation of their little secret society, right? Steve Harvey raped her anally and was laughing, thought it was funny. Y'all, can you imagine your child being raped and those things happening while you're probably serving time in prison, or maybe a medical issue came where they had to put the child in CPS, and then you got your child back and your child is telling you all of this awful stuff that these nasty Hollywood perverts that we praise. Oh no, that's Denzel Washington. Oh, that's P. Diddy. Oh, that's Steve Harvey. Y'all, I don't care who they are. They when I cut myself, they bleed the same blood that I bleed. They wake up just like I wake up and open my eyes and like everybody else. Y'all, people need to stop victim shaming these kids and victim shaming people like Jaguar. The victims are victims. They are suffering. They are hurting. These people are going through trauma, PTSD, and all of this, you guys. And Jay-Z and Diddy are most of the people that are heading these situations up. But everybody's like, oh no, that's Diddy. I had friends that even said, oh no, not Diddy. Oh no, not Denzel. Y'all, please stop. Please stop. Because y'all need to go and look at Ali's video that I did on Tuesday. And y'all would be like, oh my goodness. And y'all, she did a statement of truth. She filed it at the police department. Not only that, she has all of her receipts, just like Jag has all of her receipts. Y'all, Damon from the HSI, oh, he said, baby, the taller they are, the harder they fall. He don't care who they are. He is going to basically take care of the situation. Y'all, it's a new day. Things are turning around. This is a time that pretty much, if you have been, it's like a Me Too movement, you have been raped, or situations like that has happened, y'all, this is the time to come forward. Y'all, they left the 1-800 number on the screen the other day. Go check out my videos, the 800 number. If anybody is victims to these type of crimes, y'all, there's a lawyer in Houston. He's taking on the cases and he is helping. Do y'all know 3,000 people have already called that hotline in 10 days? Y'all, this is terrible. Y'all, this is awful, y'all. This is terrible, y'all. This is terrible. People need to stop saying, oh, these people. Oh, y'all, we don't know these people famously. We don't know these people. I mean, do y'all know Denzel? Does anybody know Steve Harvey? Because, I mean, even with Steve Harvey, y'all know Steve Harvey was allegedly, he was stealing Cat Williams jokes and stealing these kids' innocence. And they're gonna have the get smart with Cat Williams, talk about he'll slap the perm out of him or something like that. Steve Harvey, you're an old man. For you to be talking like that is very, very immature. And that just goes to tell me what type of person you are. I'm sorry. I'm just keeping it real. Whether y'all like it or not, I'm just telling y'all my true feelings, because y'all, this stuff needs to stop. Because if this was you guys' child, any of you guys' child or grandchild, your niece, nephews, I mean, y'all would be boiling. Y'all's blood will be boiling. Y'all will be upset. Let me tell you, y'all will be upset. Y'all have to go check out that video, because they were putting these babies, Ali said they were putting the kids on the table like they were candy party favors. The kids were laying on the table butt naked. Steve Harvey was going, and they're buying pizza and hot dogs, like $60,000 worth of hot dogs and pizza and stuff, and they're putting food on the kids while they lay naked on the table, y'all. While they lay butt naked on the table, and these perverts, Denzel and Steve Harvey, them was going and eating the food off of these naked kids' bodies. Then they were making them go and have Rex with Donkey and Burrows. These are all at Diddy's. Yes, all at Diddy's parties. All at Diddy's parties. Jay-Z was there. They were all there. All of them were there. Y'all can't tell me that there's no, because let me tell you, there was a video today, came out. The video came out today. The PR people, Hollywood is running scared right now. Hollywood is running scared, as they should, because they are wrong. They are taking these child's innocence. They are taking these child's innocence. They are running. I guess maybe the PR person for Denzel came out today with a video talking about he went to Diddy's house, and then but he did leave because he got into it with Diddy. So he left. And there's videos all over the internet. Y'all go find it out for yourself. Anything I'm saying, y'all go find it out for yourself. He went to Diddy's house, Denzel did. He said he got into it with Diddy, and then he left. Let me tell y'all. if for one reason y'all think that I'm, you know, not dealing with a full deck of cards, you guys are sadly mistaken. When somebody invites y'all to a party, y'all already know what type of party. Hey y'all, hey Leslie, I'm gonna invite you. You know, I want to invite you to a party. She gonna be like, girl, what kind of party? I'm be like, oh, it's my birthday party, or it's with this type of party, that type of party. Y'all can't tell me when Diddy send them invites out what type of party it was gonna be. So you knew when Denzel went over there to his house, you already knew what time it was. You probably got Denzel probably got mad because Diddy probably grabbed the little girl that Denzel wanted. Y'all, I'm just saying, I'm just thinking to myself on why he had to argue. Because my thing is, if you knew what type of parties Diddy was having, Denzel, why did you even go to his house? Why did you even step on his property? If you knew that there was babies behind that closed door, behind them walls, you knew what time it is. You knew, y'all all knew that there's little kids in here. Y'all having these little kids naked and taking advantage of them, raping them, doing all kind of sick things like having them lay on the table butt naked with eat and putting food on their bodies and eating them like they're a body cake. That's what she said. They were body cakes. That's what they were calling them, body cakes. And eating the food off the naked babies' bodies, y'all. It is heart wrenching. Y'all just don't understand. There are so many perverts out there in Hollywood, and nobody is speaking up for the kids. Just like she said, Allie said, I don't want no money. I don't want to be loved. I just want to help the kids. Y'all, do y'all know she went back over there, went to the fosters, were helping, like, helping like comb their hair and help, she was volunteering, doing things because she came from that environment. So she went back and she was volunteering as she got older, and not only that, dealing with the trauma from those situations. Y'all go check that video out. I'm telling y'all smash the like button, subscribe to my channel. Y'all, this is way deeper than what you guys are thinking. I'm telling you, it's way deep. Y'all, I did not know that CPS, and she calls it out, y'all. She calls it out. She says CPS was giving them kids. She said, what do y'all think they're doing with the kids that are coming over from like those Spanish countries? And if you guys don't know, remember last week there was a press conference because there was another lawsuit that came out that Gloria Allridge is taking on this client that is suing Diddy. I don't know, you guys, if she's a Rex worker, but it sounds like she's a Rex worker. She said she was going through a divorce. Then somehow she ended up at Diddy's house with a situation with him. Y'all, who's to say that she was going through her divorce? She was probably like, I need money. I got my kids. I got my bills. I got to pay my car note, my rent, or whatever. She seen this ad in the paper, or maybe her girlfriend called her, somebody called her, say, hey, you want to, go, do a little something, something, you can get paid for it. And she probably was like, yeah, you know what? I need the money. Probably didn't want to do it. Probably was embarrassed to even have to go to that level. Y'all, we don't know. We don't know these people's, their background or whatever. But say it was the case, y'all. She went there. She did not go there to get raped voluntarily. Y'all, they said the press conference said that she was raped and it was like horrible, like aggressive, like it was terrible. And this happened back in 2001. She left Diddy alone until 2022, I believe it was. But the reason why she came out, y'all, because Diddy recorded her. And then he would turn around and sell the tapes like he owns like some kind of corn store. Like he got a whole blockbuster corn section. Y'all, it's ridiculous, y'all. I'm telling y'all, this stuff, it goes so much deeper than what people are seeing. People are not aware. I'm telling you, I be doing my research, I be digging, because these babies are suffering, y'all. Who's to say somebody right now is probably raping a baby, an innocent baby from CPS that these people in California then gave to one of these Hollywood perverts? It's sad, y'all. It is sad. It is heart wrenching. Let me tell y'all, it is heart wrenching to go and even read the documents. And I only read a little blurbs, a few paragraphs out of there, and I was upset. I was upset. I wanted to go to that CPS office, and oh my goodness, y'all, it's sad. It is so sad. People are not worried about the victims. They're not worried about the children. They're not worried about the Jags. They're not worried about the Cat Williams. They're acting like they are the ones that are the victimizers. Like, they acting like they're not victims. Y'all, this is sad. This is sad. Like, y'all, we have to rethink this thing. We have to understand that these are babies and they don't have a voice, y'all. They don't have a voice when they're in situations like that. They are being tormented, y'all. They're being tormented, and it's terrible. It is, y'all. It is terrible. It is, and I love the kids now. I love the kids. I take care of the kids. If I was rich, I would go and buy a big old complex and make sure that those babies were safe. There's some good workers, good people taking care of them, and making sure that they are able to be children. Y'all, it's about to be Halloween. It's about to be Christmas, y'all. These kids should be setting up for Halloween, setting up for Christmas, and eating good, warm cooked meals. I'm saying, you guys, it's terrible. It's terrible. These kids should be rollerblading down the road, jumping off the roofs, and playing hide go seek and rollerblading, playing on the skateboard, with their bikes, with their scooters. Y'all, it is terrible. But y'all, this next interview is with the lawyer firm in California. And y'all, this lawyer right here, there's another tape with Diddy circling around. They have said that this lady, the female, is a higher power person than Diddy, like more famous than Diddy. And this person, a female, is in this video, but the person who has the video is trying to sell it. They were trying to make a transaction, a catch and unaliving, and this lawyer, she was like, I don't want nothing to do with it, basically. And she's like, no, I'm not. It's like, so that situation is going on, but Diddy is in a video. Y'all, I'm thinking it may be Rihanna. I may be wrong. I'm thinking the video may be Rihanna, because the lawyer, she said she was unable to verify if that female in the video is between 17 and 21 years old, y'all. Why are these perverts, y'all? It has to stop. But y'all, we're gonna listen to her interview, and we're gonna see what she says. But y'all, this is heart-wrenching, y'all. This is like terrible. I mean, this is really, really terrible. But y'all, we're gonna start it in let me start the video.
I'm joined now by Ariel Mitchell-Kidd, who's a lawyer for one of Diddy's alleged victims. Thank you very much indeed for joining me. There are so many people coming forward now with allegations about Diddy. What do you think about the scale of this case?
Well, before I get into that, I kind of want to address the prior two panelists. First with Mrs. Jaguar Wright. She said a lot of things that were very jarring in her explanation of what she saw and had firsthand accounts on. My concern for her, she's saying a lot of things that could be considered libelous.
Right.
And I would suggest that she contacts an attorney, if only to vet the information she has or purports to have from other victims. At least they can protect her, and then they can also do their due diligence, the attorneys, to make sure that the information she's receiving is accurate outside of the things that she knows and may have proof of. I was very concerned about some of
the decades-long road.
Y'all, that's another commercial. That's not the commercial. But you guys, this is terrible. Like she said, Jaguar Wright, she needs to go to a lawyer maybe to help give information. But y'all, let's continue.
Mr. Vlad, who I know to be a culture vulture, who takes from the Black community and doesn't give back and puts artists in situations where then they are indicted by the police. And he's very much so what we call police type investigation in the Black community. And for him to repudiate what Mrs. Wright has said, I thought was completely out of line. He can say he doesn't agree, which is fine. But for him to be someone who constantly uses the Black community and uses them as a means for his platform, I thought that was very inconsiderate and unprofessional. Now, to get to your question that you asked of me regarding the victims, there are victims coming out every day, even someone who contacted me last night. So, and it's only standing to be more individuals coming out. I do talk to some of the other attorneys who represent victims that we already have known because they filed cases, who have additional victims who plan to come forward and they plan to file cases against very soon. So it's only a matter of how many more are going to come out, and it seems to be it'll be very many more.
You've said that you've been contacted regarding the sale of one of the Diddy freak-off tapes, and that it features a very high-profile celebrity. What can you tell us about that?
So actually, I recently was contacted by one of my business partners, who's also an attorney, who said to me, "Well, why are we not writing the demand letter to try to do the catch and kill?" And I said, "Well, if you want to do it, then I'll connect you and you can essentially do it." He was also concerned about wanting to protect the other person who was in the film, mainly because I've known about this for about 3.5 weeks to about a month. I've been communicating with these people who purport to have that videotape. And it wasn't until Thursday night that they outright said, "Can you write on your letterhead a letter to the individual who's also in the tape and see if they're interested in a catch and kill? And is that something we'll give you X amount of percentage of it?" And at the time I was like, I don't think I want to be involved in this, but I hadn't had time to process. But the other attorney I'm speaking of, he's pretty much been in the know the entire time since I first got contacted by these individuals with the tape. And we're pursuing now a meeting with the three of us for us to broker, I guess, a situation where we'll have certain guarantees that once we make the representations to the person in the tape, that we have some level of assurances that this is a valid tape.
And just to be clear, two thoughts about this. One, is it a you understand?
Household name, very much so. More of a household name than Mr. Combs.
Wow,
and
really?
Criminality, they are engaged in pornography. They're not doing anything illegal per se. I can't say that well, I'll say this. My concern was that I could not verify the age of the individual. And so that was my concern about not having anything sent to me and viewing it in the way that I did via stills, via FaceTime video. So I didn't want to have anything in my phone because my issue is we can't determine if this person is 17 to 21.
Right.
Wow.
Fascinating. It's been reported there could be a class action with over 50 alleged victims of Diddy. It also feels like there could be a lot more than that. Do you think, when you look at this case now, that he's ever going to come out of prison?
I do not think Mr. Combs will get out. I was not surprised that he did not get bond. I was saying from the beginning that I was fairly certain, due to my experience in the legal field, that he would not be getting bond and that he would be there until his court case. I also feel as if having a trial would not be in his best interest, and I'll explain why. Everything that comes out in that criminal trial will be used by not only me, but every other civil litigator who has a civil case against Mr. Combs. Everything that the federal government proves beyond a reasonable doubt, because they have a higher criteria to meet than we do. It's the preponderance of the evidence in civil court. So if we have the federal government, if you will, doing all of our heavy lifting for us in a very public trial, all of the discovery that is done will be very valuable, invaluable almost, to every civil attorney who is working on a civil case, which I believe we're about at 14, 15, outside of the other attorney who recently said that he has 50 individuals. And I don't know if he actually has 50 people or if that's a shock value number. I'd be curious to see once that filing comes out. I haven't seen it. I do know other attorneys who have several individuals that they are in the process of filing a complaint for. I'm in the process of filing the complaint for another victim and fielding calls from other individuals who I may take on as clients. I've actually spoke to multiple individuals, but did not take on everybody as a client because I was unable to verify what it was that they were saying, not because I didn't believe them or believe that what they were saying to be true. And that's why I've also expressed at the beginning that Mrs. Wright needs to seek legal counsel, not only about things that she's saying, things that other people are saying that she's repeating, only because a lawyer will go and do a certain level of due diligence to make sure that there's a good faith basis that the claims being asserted are actually true. But I never thought that Mr. Combs would get bond. I do not feel it would be advantageous for him to take this to trial because it would only destroy, well, not destroy him financially, but also let's even pretend he were to get off everything, which I absolutely do not see him being victorious in a criminal trial. The feds have, I believe, like a 97 point something success rate. He's pretty much shooting blind in that situation. His attorney is not doing anything to help him either. And some of the public statements that he's been giving, it's actually turning public perception more negatively towards Mr. Combs. Not that I'm trying to help him at all in a legal sense. However, when we talk about criminal law, when we talk about the feds who are, this is not a state case, this is a federal case. When we talk about their success rate, the federal government, especially the Southern District of New York, we're talking about people who aim to kill is the best way I can put it. They are successful. They are the leaders in the field. And anything that comes out, any discovery, any testimony, any depositions that come out will be used in his civil cases, which I don't think he's going to want, because that's all he's creating evidence for us to use. And to the point that, while I don't want to acknowledge Vlad, the point that he made earlier about being heavy-handed in terms of any settlement, I do agree to that, only because one of the charges and the main charges is a RICO, and a RICO carries a life sentence, not just a 25 or 40 year or whatever. It's a life sentence. And if we think about how RICO was created in New York to take down mafia bosses.
Oh, let me stop this real quick.
And that's
Let me stop that real quick, you guys. So if you guys listen to her, what she was saying, pretty much a little bit, from what I gather, is like once the feds are able, once the feds like do their work, their due diligence, then these lawyers who are not with the feds, just the regular lawyers, they can go and they can pretty much kind of like piggyback off of what the feds have, because what the feds have, y'all, they're gonna have the tea on all of these all these people who they're putting the lawsuits on. So she's pretty much, what I gather now, she's saying once the feds do their work, they can kind of pull and piece together their lawsuits with people who are coming forward, because they did say the lawyer that is in Houston, the one that's taking on this big case and, having people to call if they have been victims, he said that they are going to file the lawsuits individually. They're not doing a class action lawsuit, for one. And then for two, they said that once the individual says, like, okay, like Allie Carter said that Steve Harvey raped her. So if she were to go there, then that he would be added to, I guess, her lawsuit. Basically, needless to say, is what they were saying at the lawsuit. So if these people coming forward on, filing the lawsuits with them, they're gonna put in each individual in the lawsuit, and for them to be sued. But y'all, let's carry on, y'all. This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy.
what Mr. Combs is. He's a mafia boss. He's a New York mafioso boss. And the RICO law was created to take down people like him. So if he were to take a plea deal, if only to save himself any potential liability in terms of things that could be used against him in civil court, I can't possibly see him taking less than 25 to 30 years in a plea bargain. However, if I was him, that would be the only option I would have and the only option I would take.
Absolutely fascinating analysis. Thank you very much indeed for joining me, Ariel Mitchell-Kidd. Appreciate it.
Okay, you guys. So y'all, there you have it, y'all. So y'all, there's so much going on with Diddy and his there's so much going on with Diddy and the situation, you guys. I mean, when I say it's horrible, it is awful. Y'all, Jay-Z is not, no little angel to all of this stuff. He's, like I said, it's like he's throwing a rock and hiding his hand when in fact he really has a lot to do with all of this stuff that is going on, you guys. Y'all smash the like button and subscribe to my channel, because y'all, we are on Diddy Watch. We are on Diddy Watch. Every time that something happens with Diddy, we are going to bring it to you guys. You guys, today, Jaguar, she was able to come and she was able to tell her story, a little piece of it, on a huge platform. This like went global, you guys. Everybody's going to know what Diddy and Jay-Z and everybody else was doing. Y'all, do you guys think, put a number one in the box, do y'all think Jaguar is the Harriet Tubman of Hollywood with all this stuff that is going on? Y'all put a one in the box. Y'all let me know. Put a number one in the box and tell me, do y'all think Jaguar is a Harriet Tubman rescuing people who have been in Hollywood in these Rex trafficking rings and victims of all of this situation? Y'all put a one. Put a one in the group chat. In the comment box. Put a one. It's sad, y'all. It is sad. Let me tell y'all. I keep on talking about Allie because Allie is one of the victims that have came forward out of the many. Because, like I said, the phones is ringing on that 800 number. It's been like 3,000 people that have called on this number. They have to vet everybody because, y'all, everybody is not gonna be true and sincere. Right now, some people are coming just to try to sue and say they want money. But y'all, there's really victims who have been suffering for years in silence. Like the lady I said, Gloria Allridge is taking her case. She suffered for all those years, but until she found out that Diddy was selling the tapes on the I don't know how he was selling them. He was selling them, and she was being recorded unbeknown to her, you guys. And then when she found out, that's when she bought a lawsuit. Now she did not bother Diddy from 2001 when it happened, I believe, all the way up until she just filed this lawsuit. She found out that Diddy was selling the tapes back in 2022, I believe. I would be mad too if I was doing that and I'm getting being recorded. That's a violation. You recording somebody knowingly, that is a whole violation. And then he turned around and sells the tapes, y'all. Like he was selling, y'all. They said this, the tapes are right now. There's all these Rex tapes going on around in Hollywood for sale with all these people with these probably Hollywood moguls. Did y'all hear what the lawyer said? She said there is a Rex tape right now that's out there. It's a catch and unaliving situation. This person is trying to sell the tape. He or she, I think it's a he, is trying to sell the tape to the person that is in the video. How are you trying to sell me a tape that has me in it? They should be, I bet you, they probably going to arrest that person because I believe that may be illegal too. How are you going to sell a tape of me and somebody I'm having, relations with, and I don't even know I'm recording until you got the tape in your hand, and then you're trying to tell me to give me some money or or whatever else they were going to do. Y'all, that is crazy. That is a crazy, crazy situation. But a lot of tapes are circulating around Hollywood, y'all. The block is hot for Diddy. Diddy, I wonder if he paid, like I said, that inmate in Michigan was suing him. He owes him $100 million. $10 million is due on the first of every month. And y'all know the first was just the other day, y'all. So Diddy's probably like, I ain't even got no money in my book, so I want to pay you. I'm not giving you nothing, y'all. Diddy is good for rain checks that are that he be writing them bad rain checks, y'all. Y'all know what a rain check is? A rain check is, they used to have them back in the day. If you didn't have a product in the store, you write people a rain check, and it's like, okay, I need a rain check for that, and they come back for it, and then they pick it up. Diddy is good for that. He did that to the people with the making of the band. He did that with Shine. He did that with so many people, you guys, so many people. Not only that, he was the source and the main person for a lot of this stuff that was going on. Now, why in the world are these bus? I mean, this the other day, y'all. Just the other day, because I'm following Diddy. Like, we are on Diddy Watch here at the lounge, y'all. Y'all smash the like button. Y'all subscribe to my channel because we are on Diddy Watch. We are trying to figure out this. I mean, there's like a million, a trillion, bazillion pieces to this puzzle. And y'all, we are finding it out day by day. We finding out day by day because I thought those busloads of kids that come in at 3 o'clock in the morning was from like a teen center party. But no, 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 absolutely not. That was not the case, y'all. But we figured that out. So we answered those questions. And then, y'all, we trying to figure out what's going on with Diddy's lawyer because Diddy's lawyer, he a little slow, y'all. He fell off the dump truck. He is rocks, he's like a box of rocks. His elevator doesn't go to the top, but y'all, they brought on two new lawyers. They are working with Diddy's Aglifilio, the first original one that was all on everybody on. He's on Tubi. He's getting interviews, y'all. He's perpetrating a fraud. Let me tell you, he is everywhere on interviews talking about Diddy and this, that, and the third. Like, he must not know the left hand. Don't never let the left hand know what the right hand is doing, y'all. He does not know how to read between the lines. He has violated all the lawyers codes because he's like, y'all, something is not right with him. They were giving him credit. They were saying, oh, he's a good lawyer, he's a good lawyer, and y'all, he ain't showing me nothing yet, which I don't care anyway, because Diddy deserves whatever punishment the federal judge is going to give him, because y'all know I don't care. He's in there slinging snot and stuff. I don't care. They say he's not eating food. I don't care, because he didn't care when he was doing that to Cassie. He didn't care when he was getting them busloads of kids from the CPS office and then making them have wrecks with animals, with donkeys. And then, when the girls are crying, they're throwing up and stuff like that. And then they're smashing them kids' heads in their own vomit because they're sick from having wrecks and relations with the donkeys. Y'all, I'm telling y'all better open up your eyes, y'all. Y'all better open up your eyes and stop acting, y'all need to pull the wool from over y'all eyes. I'm just letting y'all know. This stuff is sickening. It is so sickening. And then, y'all, another thing, y'all know they had them donkeys at them parties, right? Are they going to bring animal charges on whoever who is they're a farm or something? Y'all, that's why I told y'all have to hide your wife, hide your kids, hide the snakes. Look, hide the rats, hide the termites. Y'all have to hide the dogs, the cats, the fish in the fish tank. Y'all gotta hide all of that because these perverts will go and they will do whatever. They will molest the little crickets. These are perverts, y'all. They would mess with cats, mess with dogs, y'all. I mean, this is sickening. And y'all, the cat animals, they can't talk. They can't say, this person is hurting me, this person is violating me. Y'all, are they gonna bring charges? Is the animal people gonna come and bring some charges? I'm just trying to figure out. I'm just trying because will people will report when animals are being violated because people are animal lovers these days. Y'all see people taking their dogs to restaurants. They probably got the camels, I mean the burros and the donkeys on leashes too. I mean, they love, people are animal lovers, and no animal should be victimized, just like these kids should not be victimized. But y'all, I mean, this is crazy. But Jay-Z, y'all, Jay-Z is, oh my goodness, y'all, Jay-Z is horrible. Jay-Z is awful, y'all. Jay-Z is awful, and he's trying to act like, he's a little angel. But y'all, when they start peeling back Jay-Z's onion and Beyonce, because Beyonce nasty too. But y'all know what? I never liked Beyonce. Ever since they came out, what was that group they had? Destiny's Child. There was always something about Beyonce's mama and Beyonce, because Beyonce always had to be in the middle like she was the center of attention. Was that a thing that they sold Beyonce to Jay-Z so they can get money, y'all? I'm just saying, this is the things that I've heard. I mean, Hollywood is Holly weird, y'all. They are taking and violating these kids, y'all. If y'all have kids, nieces, nephews, sons, daughters, whatever, y'all, if they want to sing, they want to be famous, they want to use their talent, y'all tell them to get on YouTube, tell them to get on TikTok, tell them to get on Instagram, tell them to do that, because you know what? Going to Hollywood, y'all, I'm telling y'all just going, probably even saying the H word, the Hollywood H word, is already spelling trauma all up and down the whole word. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. And y'all, let me tell you something. Look, I just realized something. This is a true story, y'all. My son is an aircraft mechanic, and he had Steve Harvey's plane in his hangar. I need to ask him, did you touch that plane, son? Because if he touched that plane, I'm gonna make sure that if they try to come and say there's some fingerprints of my son, y'all, it's gonna be a whole new. This is gonna be like Cat Williams say, it's gonna be a year of reckoning. But y'all, I need to talk to my son about that for real, for real. Like I don't want him to be involved in that because they will come with some charges. They come knocking to your door. Them feds will come. They will look. They be in the plane because Steve Harvey is, he's alleged to have helped, do all this stuff. Now his plane was. I need to check with my son because we not having no problems. Ain't nobody coming over here knocking and saying he was nowhere. He was at work, baby. He was not transporting. He wasn't doing nothing. But shout out to my son. He's 30 years old, almost got his own house, 2 cars, no kids, and we don't got no problems. No problems. I make sure I talk to my child. Do not make sure you do not do any of that bad behavior in Hollywood because they will come after you 30 years after. But y'all, I'm serious about that Steve Harvey plane. It was Steve Harvey plane in the hangar, and I don't want no problems because y'all know Steve Harvey, he be get to cutting up, acting a fool, because he cut up with Cat Williams, stealing his jokes and taking them babies. Y'all, innocence. Yeah. And y'all, I could tell the way that he was acting when he responded to Cat Williams' um interview. Yeah, why did it take so long? Why did it take so long for Cat Williams? I mean, for Steve Harvey to respond to Cat Williams, y'all. He was in there. He couldn't even look. He was stealing Cat Williams jokes, and it took him 11 months to come back and respond to Cat Williams. And I'm thinking, yeah, Steve Harvey. Maybe he don't know how to write, y'all. Y'all, does he know how to write? Because I mean, even in his response, I'm like, this old man need to sit down somewhere and stop playing. Because that is a ridiculous response to be that old and to be acting that immature. That he should have been embarrassed, y'all. He should have been embarrassed. I'm just saying, y'all. I didn't never like Steve Harvey too much anyway, because when he did that stuff to his wife, I mean, I wasn't there. I don't know what happened, but I'm saying the way that he was trying to hush her up, there was a reason why he was trying to hush her up, y'all. But y'all, that's another story for another day, y'all. But this interview with Jag and Piers Morgan and with that attorney, y'all, that attorney, they are trying to crack that case. Did you hear that attorney? She said they're trying to validate and see how old that female is on that tape. She said between 17 and 21, I believe, you guys, 17 and 21. Y'all, is that Rihanna on that tape, y'all? I was thinking like what, Dolly Parton, maybe Madonna or something. But when she said that this person is more like basically like higher than Diddy, y'all, I bet you that ain't nobody but Rihanna. I'm just saying, that's my opinion, y'all. Y'all ain't got to follow me with it, because some people in my chat yesterday were saying Oprah. Some people were saying probably Ellen. I don't know. Who do y'all think that is in this tape that this person is trying to sell back to the person that's in the video? Do y'all think that it's Rihanna? I mean, y'all tell me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I say that it's Rihanna because she says that she couldn't clarify, verify, whatever, how old this person was, if they were between the ages of 17 and 21. Now, she was probably trying to be nice, because she was like, you know what, that baby, that's a baby, maybe 14, 17. I'm telling y'all, she is, I mean, we are going to be shocked regardless. But y'all, them tapes are flying around Hollywood. They're being sold. I mean, there is so much. I'm telling y'all, there is so much going on with Diddy in this situation. But y'all, Jay-Z and Beyonce, they are, y'all. Do y'all know that Beyonce is allegedly a witch? And then she practicing that witchcraft. I was watching a video earlier, you guys, and they were dissecting some like, it was scary. I had to turn it off, y'all. It was like, and da, 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 and we're gonna take, it was like it was scary. I was like, let me turn this off. I'm not about to be listening to this. This was real scary. The interview was good. I mean, the video I was watching, it was good, but when they were started dissecting what Beyonce was saying and they was talking about it was demonic, I was like, oh, let me hurry up and turn this off. Let me turn this off quick, fast, and in a hurry because I don't want no Beyonce vibes nowhere in my four corners. The devil is not taking up residency here up under my four corners. Absolutely not. Oh no, 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 no. But do y'all remember, y'all? Do y'all remember when Beyonce's sister Solange gave Jay-Z like a 20 piece and about four biscuits, y'all? Y'all, Jay-Z probably is scared. He probably, when he walked by elevator, he probably goes into convulsions. He probably be falling out on the floor and everything. He probably don't even want to see another elevator. They probably be like, what room are we staying at? Oh, we're on the 15th floor. Jay-Z's probably like, no, I can't. Do they got the stairs? I'll take the stairs. I don't want to take the elevator because I'll have flashbacks. Because Solange, baby, she knows what's going on. And now I heard Jaguar say that really and truly Solange is the one with the voice and can sing. And Beyonce is something, just the sister that they wanted to, I guess, like push up or whatever. Y'all, Solange gave Jay-Z look, a 24 piece and four biscuits and probably a drink of water to go. Cause I mean, she was not playing with him. She was with the smoke. She was with the shenanigans. She let him know, boy, you don't play with me. You could probably play with my sister. You could talk to her crazy, but baby, once you cross this line right here, I'm not doing that. And that's what a lot of women, y'all have to do. Y'all have to stand up for yourself. Y'all have to be, not saying that you turn into a man, but when a man tries to take advantage of you or talk crazy, become narcissistic, y'all got to know how to handle yourself. You guys cannot let people run over you because that's how these young women begin in these situations with Diddy's and with Jay-Z's because they're young and they're naive. But baby, let me tell you, they say Beyonce, oh, and they say she's nasty. I even heard somebody say that she had, I think, somebody working for her and that she was doing like all kind of like bad stuff and like, I mean, I think they said she killed a cat or something, unalived the cat, but some awful like stuff. But I heard that, that she is a witch, y'all, and it's like scary, but that Hollywood, all that stuff is like demonic. All of that stuff is demonic. So when they probably Halloween, not everybody celebrates Halloween in a negative way, because I don't think you, unless you celebrate it in a negative demonic way, then that's bad. But if you're celebrating in a positive way, letting the kids dress up, you're passing out candy, while the kids are trick or treating or whatever, you celebrate it in a positive manner. That's good. But from what I hear, y'all, they said Beyonce is a witch. That I think somebody, if I'm not mistaken, said that she got a church or something, like a demonic church. I don't know, y'all. I don't know, because I really even be scared to even be saying this stuff, because I mean, that's like the darkness. But y'all, whenever there's darkness, there's just badness too, all kind of bad things. But you guys, I mean, it's been like crazy. It's been crazy dealing with Diddy, but Jay Z, baby, they coming for you, Jay Z. Just wait, just hold up, swole up. Wait a minute, they gonna come get you, Jay Z. They don't think that your coast is clear, like the light is red. I mean, the light is green on, as far as you trying to go, and you ain't even look. The feds ain't even got a hold of probably the half of what they need to for Jay-Z. Because I'm telling y'all, he has people that allegedly that he unalived. They're saying that he had some girl pregnant or whatever and he unalived her. Then they're saying he had something to do with the Leah, putting her on the plane there. I mean, they moving people on these planes, y'all. That's why I said I got to make sure my son's DNA is not on that plane, because I don't want them knocking to my door talking about, oh yeah, we see that we see some fingerprints, because y'all know they take fingerprints and put them in the like FBI and all that in their database. Seriously, I mean, real business, y'all. I'm serious. Serious as a heart attack. They do that. And his plane was in there being fixed and being maintenance on. And seriously, I don't want them problems. I don't want nobody. Cause have y'all ever had somebody come knock at your door and you're like, what? Well, I know I ain't did nothing. I'd be scared. I'd be like, I know I ain't did nothing. I ain't broke no laws. I've been following all the laws. I ain't did nothing. Y'all, I'm telling you. It's crazy. I would not ever want any parts. But y'all, Diddy and Jay-Z, y'all know they said that it was alleged that they was, both of them wear the boxes to the back, that they was, booty buddies, they were booty bandits, like the booty warrior. Y'all remember that booty warrior that was in that Kentucky prison, Johnson, and now he's out. and he was saying, he's looking for a booty warrior mate, and he's married, y'all. As you see, Diddy could have had him all the time, but Diddy, no, Diddy is predatory. They're all predators. They want to go and, like, like a snake. The snake goes like that, and they, like, he bites and attacks. That's what they want. It's sickening. They was giving these, even the kids, y'all. They were giving the kids the rugs, the ketamine, the tootsie, and all that stuff like that, like horse tranquilizers, y'all. Oh my goodness, y'all. They said that the lawyer said that they were. I guess some of the kids were tested, and that's what they were finding in their blood. And then, y'all, when look, guess who else, y'all? Oh my goodness, y'all. This lawyer is bringing down the house, y'all. Let me tell y'all, the lawyer said that there is going to be other entities like the banks, the pharmaceutical companies, y'all, the pharmaceutical companies that are all intertwined in this big old thing with Diddy. That's what I'm saying, y'all. This thing is like big, it's broad, and it entails so many. It's like so many moving parts, so many moving parts, a lot of moving parts, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it is crazy. It is crazy. So with the pharmaceutical company, we know probably ketamine or whatever, whatever drugs that they got from them, probably they're going to be under investigation. Then the banks, y'all remember the Diddy that was paying the hush money. Those people got money. But y'all, I'm gonna research it. I promise y'all I'm gonna research it, because there is laws and rules and limits to how much, like, cash you can go and withdraw. Were they ordering more cash than they were allowed to withdraw at one time? They were like exceeding their limits, and the banks were allowing them to do it. Because when you go like overseas, you traveling overseas, I've traveled abroad a lot of places, you're able to carry like $999 in, on you. But if it exceeds that, you have to like report it. But whenever they go to the bank, it's kind of like the same thing, just like we go to the ATM, right? Some ATMs are like, okay, your max is $200. Okay, this ATM says $500. Your bank may give you like $1,000, per, like, transaction to pull out. Some, just different limits. So was Jay-Z and Diddy and the people in Hollywood, the pervs, were they going to the banks, taking out money and exceeding the required, I guess the applicable required, like, amounts, the limits or whatever that they're able to pull out? Like, say they were only able to pull out, like, say $10,000 cash, but the banks were giving them, say, 20,000 cash, because that lawyer gave an example as when people would go to them parties. He said that people were paid like as much as $10,000 to leave, like, as hush money. Like, here's $10,000. They were threatened, and they were threatened to leave, and like, don't come back, no, ever let me see your face again. Y'all, those people who were threatening them too, they were saying that they're getting everybody. Where's the bus drivers? Where's the pilots that was flying the planes? Where were the cars that the kids were being escorted in and picked up and dropped off at? Where is all those people? But like Jason Lee, if you guys haven't seen that video with Piers Morgan as well, Jason Lee went on there like last week. I seen it. There were like three other people. So Jason Lee said, "Yeah, I've been to a Diddy party," but he said he didn't see any of that. But y'all, people know who is with the smoke and who is not. People are gonna try to either try to maybe like kind of see test the waters with you a little bit to see if you was with the smoke or if you're not. So they're not going to be allowing every single body to know what they're doing. But there are some people that exactly know what they're doing. Besides this being pool and, everybody knowing what's going on now, just like with Denzel Washington, he's named. You guys, is public information. It's all over on Google. Y'all can Google it yourself. Denzel is named in Young Jock and what's his name? What's the other one's name? There's like two, Diddy, and there's one more person that she named in the first four numbers on her statement of truth that she submitted to the police department. That is like a statement that's basically saying that, here I am. This is an affidavit of truth. I'm telling you what happened, and I'm telling you that I'm telling the truth. That that document right there, she named those people on there, but also she said, like, she didn't give Steve Harvey's name in there that I seen. She just said the person that is on Kings of Comedy. But in her video that she made, that I made a video of on Tuesday, she actually says it was Steve Harvey. So I mean, are all those people with the shenanigans? I mean, evidently so. But at the same time, they have kids, they have daughters. I mean, Steve Harvey has a daughter, but y'all, it looked like Steve Harvey had her on the market too. I'm just saying, y'all. I am just saying that's what it looked like to me. And you guys, y'all let me know, because does that it look like that? I mean, it looked like Steve Harvey was what's her name? Lori was like, like she was with Diddy. They went somewhere, it looked like to dinner. They were sitting around the table, and she's all had her hand all on his ear, and I'm like, what is going on? And then they said that allegedly she was messing with Diddy's son. Which one? I don't know. Probably King Combs. Because I don't know what Quincy's was up to. But y'all, I don't know. And then y'all, where is Ava at? Is Ava one of those babies that was the CPS was providing? Is Ava one of the babies that CPS was providing to them perverts, y'all? I'm trying to figure out where Ava's. Everybody is trying to find out where Ava is at. The little white girl that she allegedly was adopted by Diddy. And then he was like, yeah, I was, she was out, he was outside, seen her outside or something, and asked her, you want to come in and play with my daughters? Y'all, if that is not a pervert situation, I don't know what it is. I'm just saying, y'all, they are sickening, y'all. Y'all have to go and check out that video, y'all. I'm telling y'all, the video y'all have to go check out that I did on Tuesday, y'all. Y'all, it is heart wrenching. Y'all gonna probably have to get some tissues. I'm telling y'all, because it is heart wrenching to read. Oh my goodness, it is so heart wrenching to read what is in there. What is in there, y'all? They making them kids do stuff that, I mean, they wouldn't ever probably imagine doing in life. I'm telling y'all, it is terrible. It is terrible. I mean, it is bad. I was like, I could not imagine if this was my child or even my niece or nephews or whatever, and them coming and telling me a story like that, y'all. I'm telling y'all, y'all got to go check out that video. If y'all don't check out any of my videos, please go and check that out, because that is heart wrenching. And people are like, oh no, Denzel, oh no. Don't tell me, oh no, Denzel, oh no, P. Diddy. Don't tell me, oh no, this person and that person, because the feds have all this stuff on tape. They're gonna prove their case. Just like they got Diddy, they knew that his back was up against the wall. That's why they went and apprehended him. They're building their case, and the feds are just throwing a little bit out there at a time. They're gonna start rounding them up. The paddy wagons are about to be back in business, y'all. I'm telling y'all. The paddy wagons, they about to fill them up. They about to come out of retirement, and they is picking up everybody, even them Kardashians with they little nasty trifling ho selves. I mean, they some dirty girls, but y'all, that's them. That's the way they rolling in Hollywood with those girls or whatever. Y'all, that's crazy. That's crazy. But one thing they did, like another thing, y'all, that I'm questioning now, y'all, they had all that baby oil, but y'all, did y'all see any box of condoms anywhere in anywhere? I mean, they found all these baby oils, but I didn't hear reports of no condoms. Y'all, were they getting these babies pregnant too without using protection? Were they setting these babies on fire like Usher was setting that lady on fire that tried to sue him? Are they letting it burn? Y'all, it sounds disgusting, but I'm just being real. They passing that around too. They using no protection. That is so disgusting. No protection. Everybody is just, I mean, free willy out there. Just free willy nilly. Nobody knows what a condom is. Nobody knows what the umbrella is. They like they specially retarded. They not doing no kind of protections, but they setting each other on fire. I mean, it's disgusting. But my thing is, were they using protection with these kids? And it's wrong. Period. I'm not saying that. But were they giving them babies birth control so they wouldn't get pregnant, so they wouldn't have to go to the hospital, or were they making them take the day, what's it called, the day after uh pill, where they take it after they have Rex, after all, because Ali said that she was having Rex with so many people she couldn't even remember, y'all. It's sad. It's so sad. So sad. They were laying butt naked on the table. The food was put on them. The men's, Steve Harvey, Denzel Washington, P. Diddy, they were coming to eat the food off the naked baby's body. Those are babies, y'all. I don't care what nobody says. They are babies. They're children. They are innocent. They should not be having to go through that type of stuff, y'all. That is so, so sad and so heart wrenching. And some people are like, oh no, not Denzel, not Denzel Washington, not P. Diddy. No, even she said it. Ali said, oh yeah, we're not supposed to tell on those people of, Diddy and Denzel. She said it out her own mouth, y'all. She said, you're not supposed to tell on P. Diddy's. You're not supposed to tell on Denzel Washington's. And that's how they're able to move along and do and continue, just like Jaguar Wright said in her interview with Piers Morgan. There's continuing the cycle to create more victims and more victims on top of victims and victims, y'all. It's so sad. It is awful, y'all. And people are sitting there praise. I mean, I'm guilty of it too. Oh yeah, y'all see that new Denzel movie? Or did y'all see this movie? Or did y'all listen to this new song? Blah blah blah. Y'all, it's sad. It is awful. It is so sad. So, so sad. So heart wrenching, you guys. It is so heart wrenching. I mean, y'all, I hope and I pray that Damon at the HSI in New York, that he is serious, because Ali, along with like Jaguar Wright, I'm sure, along with Cat Williams, have been tired of people doing stuff to other people, and being that Ali and Jaguar are victims of this type of stuff, y'all, they have been reporting, they've been telling their stories for years, and nobody did nothing to them. Because y'all remember, they was messing with Cat Williams really bad, because Cat Williams, he adopted, I think he has one biological child, and then he has six, I believe, adopted children. And he said when he was coming up in Hollywood and California, when he was trying to do his thing to make it, he was there, walking in the hood with his baby and his strap, and he was minding his business, wasn't bothering nobody. But then when he adopted these kids, they started messing with him. Remember that he said he, like, I think, arrested so many times because Cat Williams was like, no, this stuff is not right. Cat Williams was speaking out against this stuff. He said he was offered $50 million 4 different times. I would have been like, for $50 million? Absolutely not. I need every penny in the bank if you think you about to get something. And you ain't even about to get none, because it's even worth more than that. My sanity and my peace. You are not about to violate me like that. At all. At all. At all. But $50 million 4 times, Cat Williams said he had to protect his virgin booty hole. Could y'all imagine what they were doing to other people? And then they were passing. I mean, it's disgusting, y'all. I mean, even with Aaliyah, they were like passing Aaliyah around. Like, oh, here R. Kelly. Oh, here Jay-Z. That's disgusting. But what, nobody wearing no raincoat? Everybody is on fire. It is disgusting, y'all. It is disgusting. But I hope that with this situation, as big as a situation that it is, I just hope that with the those lawyers that are in Houston, the lawyers are really going to bring about a change, and that the HSI will bring about a change too. Because you guys, people change and move jobs and positions and stuff like that. I haven't checked to see how long Damon has been in this position, the one from the HSI, but he seems like he's about to bring about a change as far as the situation. Now, how far he can go and push the limits, I don't know. But y'all see he got Diddy. Y'all see he had them agents over there at the hotel. They scooped up Diddy like a thief in the night. They scooped him up like a thief in the night. I'm telling y'all. It's crazy. It's sad. It's sad. And these so many people, y'all have to think about it. What if this was my child? What if I did have to go, just say I had to go to prison? I don't have nobody to take my child. My child has to go to foster care. The CPS has my child. I got to go serve 4 years in prison. Then when I get out, I go back, I try to get my child. And then my child is telling me all this awful stuff. And I couldn't do anything to save my child. Do y'all know how heart wrenching that is? I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine. It's sad. It is really, really sad. And people are not opening their eyes and seeing what these jokers is doing. They are not opening their eyes, y'all. It's terrible. These kids are being violated. And just like Ali said, nobody's listening to the kids. They're like, all them kids, they just showing out, they acting up. Let me tell y'all, when kids are acting up, sometimes they're not acting up to be bad. They're acting up to tell you something. They're acting up to tell you something. Sometimes you have to take them kids and say, hey, let's go take a walk or something. Well, what's wrong? Is something bothering you? Has somebody done something to you? Because I ask my kids that in a minute. Somebody done something to you? Y'all, you let me know. They taken the time to find out? I mean, I don't know. Y'all let me know, but they have to touch bases because you guys, look, kids have voices too. People say they don't have a voice, but they have a voice. Those kids are not acting crazy and acting, what I'm saying, acting out of character and out the box for no reason. Now, come on now, let's be real. Some of these kids are acting out because it's like they can't come and they feel like maybe they've been so violated. They're scared to even come off and tell, a parent or an adult what is really going on. Some people hide that all the way up into their adulthood and don't mention anything about it for all those years until they're able to build up the strength or the confidence, or maybe the trust in a person to tell what happened. But y'all have to talk to y'all's kids, y'all. I mean, y'all have to talk to y'all kids, and it's crazy because I don't know if you guys seen that story where what's her name? The one they were in Ohio. Oh my goodness, where the guy he had took the Amanda Berry. Y'all remember the Amanda Berry story? Where that predator he went and he took them Amanda Berry and like one or two other little girls. He held them in his basement for 10 years, y'all. For 10 years. He went and was living his normal life, was outside barbecuing, even was dealing with the neighbor, a black guy. The black guy, he said, and he's the one who actually found and it was known to him that they were in the basement for 10 years, you guys. Can y'all imagine being in a basement for 10 years? That is sad and awful. And this guy, he went and unalived himself when he went to prison, when he went to jail. And then, well, what I liked about what they did, you guys, in Ohio, they made whoever the state maybe they tore that house down. Do y'all think? Put a one in the chat if y'all think that Diddy's mansions and houses should be demolished. I'm just saying, do y'all think that? I think that. I really do. Because there's people that still live in that area. And if you go down that street, that's going to be a traumatic situation for them. Oh my goodness, we're going to this house. They probably start, acting all crazy and, weird. They should put a one in the chat if y'all think they should demolish them. I'm telling y'all, put a one in the chat if y'all think they should demolish them because he has some in New York. He got some in Atlanta. Y'all know his Atlanta house. They was on a video I seen. I believe he abandoned his house in Atlanta because they said that Atlanta was his second home. But that house is no longer, from what I know, at least one of them was no longer like he abandoned it. So y'all, I think that definitely everybody's putting ones. I see a lot of people putting ones. Absolutely, those are going to be um you know things that people have trauma about. Like this dude, he still owns this big old house and he traumatized all these people, all these kids, all these babies there. Y'all, look, just tear the house down. If somebody wants to buy the property and rebuild a whole nother mansion on that property, then so let it be. But y'all, I think they should do exactly what they did with the Amanda Berry case with that guy's house and just crush the whole house because there's so many bad and awful memories in that house, y'all. In that house, there is bad, awful memories, y'all. But y'all, Jay-Z, he is missing in action. Tell me, put in the group chat, y'all. Put a number one in the group chat if you guys think that Jay-Z is really like running scared, and if he's scared to get apprehended. I think so. I'm putting a one in there. I think Jay-Z is scared. He's running, and I don't know. Jay-Z, I don't has Jay-Z, if y'all could tell me, has Jay-Z had any like arrests? I don't know. Has he had any arrests? Y'all tell me. I don't know. But if he hasn't, y'all, he's running scared. He has. Okay, Mario says yes. Okay, Jamil Peterson, he says yes. Jamil, how you doing tonight? How are you, Jamil? Y'all see Jamil got the wrench, y'all. He is my mod. But yeah, yes, okay, so but I need to go and watch. I need to see, y'all. I don't really follow a lot of like hip hop like that. Like, I need to go back and check and see. But yeah, I think Jay-Z is definitely, he's running scared right now. He is running scared because y'all, those are the type of men that will SA and DV women, right? And then when they get into prison, they act like little punks. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. They act like, look, they be over there in the corner hiding, scared. They like them inmates looking, especially with the charges that you come in with. I'm telling you, they be like, ooh, 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 crazy. Hey, Pang, how are you? Welcome, welcome. I know you've been here all night, but thanks for showing up. Thanks for showing. Thanks y'all, everybody. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming, showing me love, you guys. This is crazy. This is so crazy, y'all. But yeah, Jay-Z, I believe he's a little punk. And Diddy, yeah, he's like, he seemed like he a little punk too. He was punking out them people and having people to do his dirty work. But y'all, when it comes to him and a one-on-one with somebody in that prison, y'all, I think he'll be probably scared. I think he's scared because he just gives me, even though he was showing out, acting crazy. Oh, this is I get what I want. I'm a savage and all this. I'm a savage. Yeah, you a savage, all right. Yeah, you is a savage. You are exactly where you belong, where they hold all the savages. So yeah, but when he was doing that, I'm telling you, if he was by himself and he was in a world by himself in a bubble like he is right now, kind of per se, I'm telling y'all, Diddy would be so scared. He probably would be walking against the wall trying to get from one point to the other in that prison. He is not going to be able, I don't even think he's going to be able to survive like talking about. I don't think he is. I don't think he is because he's too much of a punk. And yeah, Jay-Z or him, because I don't know, Jay-Z, I feel like Jay-Z, he just looks real sneaky with his ugly self with them twigs in his hair. I cannot stand people with them twigs. Them twigs, they look disgusting. Look like his hair stinks. Yuck. Nasty. Ugh. But he looks like he's dirty too. I mean, I don't know. He just looks dirty, funky, nasty. The hair looks like he's like disgusting. But yeah, he looked real sneaky to me. He looks very sneaky. He looked like if you walk in the office, he looking you up and down and just like, just plotting. Whether it's a man or a woman, just sitting there plotting, like just staring, like, he gives me that vibe, y'all. I don't know. I may be wrong. I mean, I may be wrong. I don't know. I have no idea. That's just how I feel about him because he looks very sneaky. That's what Jag was saying. Jag was like, he's very sneaky. He's a sneaky person. And then R. Kelly was, I guess they were all like tossing around Aaliyah, but the thing is, you guys, like, you know that your guy is messing with somebody and you try to go and mess with the same woman. Like, y'all, they were nasty. They were disgusting. It was horrible. It was very, very nasty what they were doing, tossing these kids around. And y'all, if y'all don't know, let me tell you, Jay-Z, I mean, all of them like him young, but I was watching a video, y'all, and they were talking about how Rihanna was young and oh my goodness, I think she was on a Tyra Banks show. And we all know that she came over here. They're trying to figure out how she came over here. Y'all, she probably came over here on Steve Harvey's jet or on Diddy's jet or whoever else's jet. She got over here when she was young. She was telling people, and I'm gonna try to find the video for you guys. She was on the Tyra Banks show telling, I think it was Tyra Banks. She was asking her questions. She was like, "Yeah, and I signed the record deal, and I went to the hotel in the room with Jay-Z, and he said there's only two ways of getting out this room. It's either jumping off the 20 something floor, or it's me signing this contract." I was like, "What, y'all?" I'm gonna find that video for y'all. Signing the contract or jumping out the window, and they were like on the 20 something floor. I was like, oh my goodness. So they're trying to question and see Rihanna and how she got over here. Where was her parents at? But y'all, that was a bought and paid situation. That was a bought. She's from Barbados. And then two guys had like found her. I guess they went on vacation and they was probably scouting out the babies. And they probably went over there. I guess they heard her singing maybe. And they're like, ooh, yeah, she's a perfect one. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna get her. Yeah, we're gonna get that little yellow bone. And they went over there. They were talking to her, I guess maybe her father, whatever, and they took her on a plane to the States, and they're figuring out how did she come here? She ain't got no passport. Did they put her on the manifest? Because that's a requirement according to the FHA. I mean, not FHA, the airplane people, the federal people that deal with the airplanes. She has to be put on the manifest, y'all. Was she on that manifest? I don't think so, because she didn't even have. She was young. They said she was like 14, 13 or something, young. I don't know what, like Kendrick Lamar said, hey Drake, I know you like them young. Drake, y'all. When Drake, y'all, my loungers was a week or two ago. My loungers, we went over the Kendrick Lamar OVO song, and I did not know. And we went over the Meet the Grams. I did not know, y'all. Put a one in the group chat if y'all think that Kendrick Lamar read him read Drake his rights. Kendrick Lamar read Drake his rights. Drake was probably like, I ain't gonna never mess with you again, Kendrick. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna go sit down. You read me my rights. Okay, I don't have nothing else to say for the rest of my life. I'm not gonna mess with you. Kendrick Lamar read Drake his rights. Kendrick Lamar needs to write a couple of more songs to read all the other rest of them their rights too, because they are a bunch of perverts, y'all. They are. I like Kendrick Lamar's song, but I was like, OVO dancing and not even knowing what the meaning of the song was. But I dissected it with my loungers like a week or two ago, y'all, and it was, oh my god, it was crazy. It was like, oh my goodness. But yeah, we need to dissect that, because Jay-Z, he is, OVO, like, cell block one candidate. you know, uh, uh, you know, his buddy Diddy's already in cell block one, and his other buddy, uh, um, R. Kelly, he's in cell block one at the North Carolina Federal Penitentiary. Yeah. So what penitentiary is it? I think he may go to Pollock, y'all. He may go to Pollock, maybe in Louisiana, that federal penitentiary. He's gonna go to. I think Diddy. They may put him in one of those ones in Louisiana federal penitentiary where they have most all the Rex inmates, the Rex crimes, that they have like 98%, I think, of those are like Rex offenders. I think they're gonna throw him there, or maybe in the dungeon, um, some special dungeon, that they throw them in, like he was, treating people just like they were animals himself. Diddy was treating people like animals because he said he's a savage, and he was acting like one too and treating people like one. Did y'all see Cassie? He was dragging her like she was a whole animal or some. I mean, not even an animal. Shouldn't be dragging animals like that either. But I'm just saying, that's crazy. It is crazy. It is awful. It is awful. But Jay-Z, his time is up, y'all. They is not playing with him. The Fed said, Jay-Z, we don't care how tall you are. We got a paddy wagon for you too. So run and go tell that. But we're gonna come. Look, you didn't send for us, Jay-Z, but we coming for you. I'm telling y'all, Jay-Z is probably gonna be the next one that is apprehended. Watch what I tell y'all. I'm telling y'all. Watch. They're gonna be like, we Jay-Z, you didn't send for us, but we're coming for you. We are coming, Jay-Z. We is coming for you and Beyonce. So y'all might want to watch out. I'm just saying, y'all. They gonna be the next ones on the chopping block. Cause I mean, from what I think Jeb was saying, I believe what they were holding people hostage too. Like, what is up with these people holding people hostage? I don't understand what is their like. Okay, y'all, I understand people want to be famous and blah blah whatever, but when my self morals and my self respect is compromised, that's like a no win situation. I'm not selling my soul for nothing, not even a penny, not even for nothing. They say, oh, we're gonna give you all this money. Look, I'd rather be broke and live in a trash can to be living in a demonic environment with all these demonic people. I'd rather live in a trash can. I don't care. I don't care if I stink. I don't care if it's gonna be cold. I don't care what it's going to be, but I'm not going to be taking and signing up for that program. I'm not doing that. But some people be like, ooh, I can buy me a mansion. I can buy it. But when they get over there and they cross over, they see exactly how dark it is. They, they always say the grass is not greener on the other side. People don't realize that. They, oh yeah, we're gonna give you $700 million and to start your record deal, and don't you worry, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to do that. Then next thing you know, they're in the hole and they're still trying to owe these people money. I'm telling you, it is all like a game. It's like a catch 22. I did a video on that too, y'all. Go check it out. Those people in Hollywood. They will trap people that are coming into Hollywood and don't know anything about Hollywood. Because I found out just a week or two ago. Because I'm like, how do people enter? How does it really work? It's sad, y'all. It's a trap. It's a trap. They flash this money, then they start to tell you, oh yeah, oh Nike is wanting to do a deal with you. Then they tell you how to wear the Nike shoe, how to wear the Nike sock, how to wear you can't wear no undershirt with this shirt, like telling you what to do. Like, this crazy. Like, why do these people want control over you? It's crazy, y'all. That whole society, it is crazy, it's demonic, and it's dark, and it's weird. But that is what they're doing, y'all. And the more you say yes to what they do, the higher you go. But y'all, they are saying Oprah too, because Allie was in the video that I did on Tuesday again. She was saying that she thought that it was gonna be, I guess, maybe Oprah and Diddy getting arrested at the same time. I mean, that's what she says. Y'all check out that video. Not my words, it's her words. I'm just saying that's what she said, because she got some stuff up her sleeves. But y'all go check out that video so y'all can see what she says about that situation, because they all, for I don't know what this thing is about these babies. Are these people, why are these adults taking advantage of these innocent babies? That's just disgusting to me. And people are not even realizing it and recognizing it. All they're saying is, oh, this person is Denzel, this person is that, but not really realizing the victims. Like Ali said, I don't want to be loved. I don't want nobody's money. She don't want nobody's money, y'all. All she wants to do is tell her story and bring awareness to this big situation. Because y'all, when you go to different places, like I said, I talked about this before too. Like, you go to the airport, people are traveling. And when you shut the door, or maybe it's posted in the bathrooms, or maybe along the airport somewhere, like if you have been a victim of Rex trafficking, call this 800 number. How are they going to call a 800 number if they don't got no phone? Like, they try to prevent it, but at the same time, if it's a little child being Rex trafficked, like, they probably sitting there with their handlers, because they give them handlers, sitting there, using the bathroom and looking at that number, wishing that they had a cell phone that they can call for help, call 911 or something. It's sad. It's sad. It is really, really sad. And y'all, we need to be awoke to what these people are doing and stop saying, oh, this is, I don't believe that, blah, blah, I don't believe that. Look, these people are still human. Money is what changes them, true, but they still human just like us. And they're doing awful things and they need to pay for it. But Jaguar Wright, I'm glad that she was able to get on the stand. I'm glad that she was not on the stand. I'm glad she was able to get on Piers Morgan so she can, tell everybody how awful Jay-Z is. Tell everybody how much of a monster that both of these people are, Diddy and Jay-Z. And not just them, a lot of these men. They're perverts and they're nasty. They are disgusting. They are disgusting, y'all. They are horrible, like horrible. Very, very horrible. I mean, they have to, they have to, pay the price for what they've done to people. They have traumatized people, these kids. They have victimized these, even not even just the kids. I mean, the Rex workers, the other people, are like even other Hollywood stars. I mean, look at Orlando Brown. He's going through like a whole lot. They victimize them Nickelodeon kids, them Disney kids, y'all. It's disgusting. It is so disgusting. But y'all, Jaguar Wright had the interview. It was awesome and amazing. Even though it wasn't a longer interview, I wish it was, but it was just a short interview for all of them. But I mean, there were some good highlighted points, some good takeaways. But y'all, they're gonna figure it out. They're gonna be Damon at the HSI. He's gonna bring down the house. He's gonna figure it out. Him and his team. They already got agents already going a few days ago, a week ago, to London Because y'all, there's victims over there too. I'm telling that Diddy was a Tasmanian devil. He did not discriminate. He was in everybody's land cutting up. Diddy was, I mean, across the world cutting up, y'all. And now they have to go over there. Our federal government has to go over there and get with their federal government just to figure out what in the world Diddy did over there. Y'all, this is gonna take this discovery process alone is probably gonna take 5 years. Because I'm telling y'all, it is so much that this case entails. It is a lot. It is a lot. But y'all, it is sad. It is terrible. But y'all hit the like button, y'all. Subscribe to my channel. And we are going to continue to be on Diddy Watch, y'all. We are going to continue to be on Diddy Watch. But y'all lead with love, peace, and tranquility. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of y'all night. And I hope you guys have a wonderful TGIF, y'all. I'm telling y'all, y'all have a wonderful TGIF. But y'all, we're gonna do it again tomorrow night because y'all, the block is hot with Diddy. Every single day is something with Diddy, y'all. Diddy cannot. I mean, Diddy's name is gonna forever be in everybody's on Google, everywhere you can think of. Diddy's name is gonna be everywhere, everywhere. I'm like, it's crazy. But y'all have a good night. Thank you guys for stopping by. Like, share, subscribe, and share my video. Y'all check out that video that I made on Tuesday about Ali Carter. She is one of the minors that has came forward and showed her proof of her legal documents that she provided, of her statement of truth. One of those, she says she has a lot of her receipts, but I want y'all to check that out and read those documents, y'all. It is awful. Please, and listen to her video on there because it's awful, y'all. It is awful. Get the tissue box, y'all, because y'all are gonna cry, y'all. Look, don't punch no walls or anything like that because I'm telling y'all, it will make you go. I mean, it'll take you there because it's so heart wrenching. But y'all, keep y'all's eyes open, y'all. If y'all know of any victims that are going through something like this, call that hotline for the domestic hotline. So if anybody is going through it, y'all can get them help or whatever. But y'all, thank y'all for stopping by. Have a good night. Lead with love, peace, and tranquility. And I will see you guys. Bye.